Bang, week 10.
Right.
Right, week 10! We're
Week,
starting to get together as a class a bit. I'm seeing tears in my eyes. We're doing it.
but week 10 was also a moment that, yeah. So within the first half of the week, we looked at the play at the end. The play within a play, really starting to, work on that. Really starting to just, get it going. You know,
Yeah.
because it needs to have the energy. The play within the play. The play within the play plays such a huge part within Midsummer's
Yep.
that it needs to have the moments just to, really like work.
Yeah.
Um, and then that was on the Monday, the whole of my. We stayed a little bit later, some of us, to talk about it. Right,
Yeah.
Tuesday was a bit of a bad day.
Yeah, that was a day where low-key quite a few things kicked off.
Because we had filmed Midsummer's, and that is when, as a class,
Two
they,
people weren't in. Two people weren't in.
we had been told that at where the show was currently was at, that it would have to be cancelled.
Yeah, that low-key pissed us off.
I was angry, and whatever.
Surprisingly.
Wednesday we weren't in, and Thursday there was a maths exam, so
There was.
our class wasn't in. But on the Friday, it was the first day we'd all come back since that. We'd been told the show had been cancelled, and for that, I think our class all come in so defeated.
We did.
But then we worked on the chase scene, and I think only one person was missing from this lesson.
In week 9, no, it was Ellie Mae and Paige.
Yeah, but in week 10, Friday,
Sorry, week 10, no, it was Ellie Mae Paige.
yeah. So two people were missing, but the rest of the class had gathered in to really, work with this.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I've got to say? This week 10, this week has been absolutely terrible.
I don't think it was that bad. I feel like I've seen better from the class way before. In We Lost Elijah, we were much better as a class.
Yeah, yeah.
And that says something, because We Lost Elijah, I loved it because I was Elijah, but it wasn't exactly.
I've got to say, Monday week 10, this week was, it was great. Monday was good because it was with Leanne. It was all light-hearted. It was all, everyone was together doing
Yeah.
it. And I think Tuesday is the day that it all went downhill
Yeah.
because no, everyone had been told it had been cancelled and there was no tickets, and whatever. So I was
Yeah.
like, yeah. I think this week my major weakness was my anger.
Yeah.
I let it
I
get
saw
to
that.
me. I let it get to me. I got angry. Got upset. Overall, that was my big weakness. Do you know what I'm going to say? At week 10, I don't think I had the strength.
I think you did.
I don't
Your
think I had.
passion for Midsummers was very admirable. The fact that you were getting frustrated shows you've got passion.
Yeah, obviously at the moment of time looking at it, I was like, do you know what? I've just had enough. I could have just quite happily left and just done with, just left. But I couldn't do it because I care too much about Midsummers. I care about too much about my classmates.
Yeah.
But overall, I've got to say, this week was probably, it was the most hard-hitting week we've had.
I get it.
But, yeah. So,
Alright.
do you know what? That was week 10, ladies and gentlemen.
Week 10.